Hey guys, it's me, Christian. Welcome back to my channel. So today is Dine and Crime Wednesday. So like I said last week, on Wednesdays I will get something to eat, and then I will tell you about a crime that interests me, or I don't know, maybe I research and then I'm like, oh, I gotta do that one. So today I am going to do the story of Lala Brown. And today, me and my honey went to Red Lobster, and I got some popcorn and shrimp. See if you can. There it is. So popcorn and shrimp with their roll, famous rolls, famous biscuits rather, and then their shrimp linguine. I can't really focus it. I'll focus it on the fork. Let's see how this works. Their linguine. There it is. So yeah. So I'm gonna pray, and then I'm gonna eat. Then I'm gonna tell you about Lala Brown. So amen. So today I'm going to talk about Lala Brown, which, if some of you are familiar with her, she was in the song, with Lyfe Jennings. And when I seen the song, I was like, oh really, that happened to her? Like, I never knew. So yeah. So Lala Brown was born on May the 20th, 1986. And they said from a young age, she was very talented. She could sing, she can dance. So naturally you would think, your child would want to become a star when she gets older. And she started singing professionally at the age of 11. And in 2002, she gave birth to a little girl. But, giving birth to a baby doesn't mean you have to, give up your dreams. And she didn't give her first. So in 2005, she left and went to Atlanta so she can pursue her career in music. And that's what people will go if they want to do music, like maybe California or maybe New York, I'm not sure, but definitely Atlanta. I live in Georgia, so Atlanta is like the Hollywood of the South. If you want to, be a star, move there too, not just California. So she caught her big break when Lyfe Jennings wanted her to be in his song, S.E.X. And if you never heard the song or never seen the video, I would, leave the link to the video down in the description box so you can see it. But it's a good song though. I think girls, especially these days, need to listen to it. So yeah. So she went on tour with him, but then they ended up getting in an argument, and she was released from the tour. So she returned back to, her home state of Milwaukee. Not her home state, I'm sorry. She returned to Milwaukee. I think that's in Wisconsin. I want to say it's in Wisconsin. I want to say it's Wisconsin. So that's her home state, Wisconsin. And, there she focused on, recording music for her debut album, working on her solo career. And she recorded 3 songs. It was Give Them What They Want, Rescue Me, and what else was it? I'm Feeling It. That's what it was. She recorded those 3 songs before, her death. And she met and formed a relationship with producer Jatan Kool-Aid Claiborne. They call him Kool-Aid because of his smile. And if you see the pictures, you will see why they call him Kool-Aid. He has the biggest smile. And he had his own studio called Loud Enough Productions. Okay. So they were shot to death October 17th, 2017. In the studio where they were, you know, said to have lived in the studio. So that's where they were shot and killed. So when no one heard from them in a couple days, they got worried, which is, you know, rightfully so, especially when you're used to hearing from somebody like every day. It's like routine, and then when they don't contact you in a couple days, you know, you start to worry because, you know, it's not like them. So Jaton's brother went to the studio looking for them. So he kicked in the door and he was greeted by, you know, this smell, which I couldn't even imagine. But he was greeted with this smell. Then he went and looked in, maybe, I think, the back room of the studio. That's where he found both of them deceased. And I just couldn't imagine, because I have a brother and I have a sister. So I just couldn't imagine. So they were shot to death. And they, I guess as time went on, they had a few, you know, a few persons of interest, but nobody was, you know, ever charged, and the case went cold. And could you imagine, like, that being your family member, and they, you know, got killed the way they got killed, and the case going cold? It's sad. So definitely feel bad for the families. So fast forward about 9 years, the detective said that they did have a person of interest and it was serving time in another state. But he was never charged and he was never brought to trial. So, which sucks, because here you go, you know, they're saying that they have a person of interest, and you're thinking, oh, it's, you know, it's time, it's about time, it's past time, you know, that the person who did this, you know, kind of, you know, serve time for what they did. But then for them to never be brought to trial, I just couldn't. I don't know. But then I just don't know how people could, you know, human beings could do that to other human beings. Like, how can you stomach, you know, killing somebody? That's the most evil thing you could ever do to somebody. And I just don't understand, you know, how people can do that. And especially if it was their family member, they'll have a fit. But what they say, she'll get her justice. If not on this earth, she'll get it. Because there's always God. He knows all, and he sees all. So she will get her justice. So this food is good. I was craving me some linguine from Red Lobster. I never really liked Red Lobster like that until I started eating that linguine. And I'm like, I never realized how good this linguine is. So guys, if you leave me a comment down below, tell me who you want to do next. and I would research and I would do it. But I think some of these cases needs to be you know, continue to be brought back to the light, because some people might have a change of heart. Some people might decide to come forward, you know, so the family can, both the families in this case, can get the justice they deserve. Ooh, the pepper. Ooh. So yeah, that's what I think would be, you know, most important. We keep bringing these cases back so it won't be forgotten. Because you never know, someone could, you know, be watching something, have a change of heart, be like, oh, you know what? I think it's time to say something. I think it's time to speak up, you know. Because I always think, you know, somebody out there, they know something. And just remember, in these cases, you know, it could be you, be your family member. So guys, thank you for joining me in today's Dine and Crime Wednesday. And I'll be back next week with another one. So, bye guys. Stay safe. Thank you for watching me. Oh, and subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up. Hit the like button. And also hit the bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. So, bye guys.